This guy said, give me a hard username. My name is Juan. And the comments are somebody said 1,000 pounds. I can't even say it. Juana Torta Rounder. Juanes pones el nombre.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it! And boom, monkeys, we are live here at the Crypto Boogie channel. I know I have been away, monkeys. I know I've been away. Same story. Busy as flying fuck, dude. But nevertheless, I am here. I was supposed to go live yesterday with you cats, man. But unfortunately, the damn cam link on my fucking DSLR camera went down. So I had to swing by Best Buy today and go pick up a brand new one, man. So I apologize about that, cats. And I know I'm doing a late night stream. Dude, I had to go to church today, cats. Yes, Boogie does go to church. So after I was done with church, man, I swang back home and here I am. Here I am live with you monkeys. Shout out to Damien, First Moon Ganger in the chat, man. Freaking fire and diamonds, amigo. Fire and diamonds it is, man. I am glad you are here. My other homeboy, BLX, que dice, amigo? How is it on the other side of the world, man? I'm hoping you're having a blast, bro. Got my other homie here, mother freaking Diamond Hand Degenerate, bro. Gang, and indoor fishing inside. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? I don't think I've ever seen you here on the channel, man. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. How you cats been, man? What's going on in your lives, man? How's that crypto portfolio looking? I bet you monkeys are glad that it's doing pretty freaking good, if anything, bro. What are we gonna cover today, monkeys? For sure, we got to go over freaking Bitcoin, see how BTC is doing. I've got a little bit of data on ETH that I wanted to show you cats, man, via Trader Tardigrade. Of course, we got to hit up Hex and a little bit of Sonic. Maybe we get a chance. Some Solana as well, monkeys. I got to get with Twinkie, though, for tomorrow, cats. I don't know if he's going to be available. That way we can do our tacos and kimchi, because after tomorrow, I am going to be out for another 2 weeks, man. I do have to take care of some shit on the other side of freaking Texas, man. But that is life, and it is what it is. Now, mind you, cats, I also got the fragrance review of the Eating for you cats. I'll be talking about this later. This shit is fire. A lot of ladies love this one, man. Very dark fragrance. Not really so much freaking very beneficial in hot environments, man, especially right now as we approach the deeper portions or the middle portions of summer, if anything, man. So, all right. Now, I do have some memes for you cats. I do want to share the memes with you monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would have been in here earlier, but, dude, I mean, so much news has passed since then. But nevertheless, you cannot negate that it's still fucking news. You guys heard about that one freaking naval ship from Mexico that ended up freaking crashing into that port, bro. But here we go, man. Let us move forward with the meme, son. Is this it? Boom. Share right here, son. Let's see. A leaked video from aboard the Mexican Navy ship before crashing into the Brooklyn Bridge.
I'll do you in the bottom while you're drinking sangria. Nachos, lemon heads, my dad's boat. You won't go down cause my dick can float. We sail around the world and go port to port. Every time I come, I produce a quart.
You guys saw how they ended up crashing, man. All right, dude, comedy used to be a badass thing back in the day, man. It's not so much fucking and it doesn't sell as much in theaters anymore, man. Well, I think the whole theater thing has gone down over the past few years, bro. Movies has just been too fucking woke, if anything, dude. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention all the action movies. All the freaking action movies, bro, have been so freaking feminine and shit like that. You got this 105-pound female fucking beating the shit out of 305-pound dudes and shit, bro. So, I mean, the theater, bro, hasn't really been that hot of a thing, bro, since probably, what, 2017, 2018, give or take? All right, here we go with a little bit more memes. This is what you get when you get Mexican cops, bro, in Los Angeles. Just another day in L.A.
What the fuck is that noise, bro? In California y Nevada. All right, let's go stop this shit. Red headlights, front window tint, and you're in a stop sign, bro. Come on now. So we meet again, bro.
We meet again, bro. You're fucking harassing me, bro.
Ain't nobody harassing you, man. You run that stop sign back there, bro.
You were giving me a ticket like last week, dog.
I'm gonna have you step out of the car, bro.
Bro, you have no right to put me out of my truck, bro.
I sure do, bro. I have case law now, man. Come on, step out.
To let you know right now, I do not consent you to search my car, so yeah.
Well, I'm just pulling you out of the car, bro, because you're getting agitated, and yeah, man, you know, for my safety and yours.
Take it for my safety and yours, bro. You have a fucking gun.
No mames, güey, todavía te ponen tus moños, and you're the one that ran the stop sign, bro. Come on.
Sí, güey, pero para que me saques del carro, como que no, güey. There you go, trying to fucking search my shit, bro. You can find any reason to try to search my shit, bro. Why?
You mean search, bro? I'm just looking inside, and I just wanted to close your door, you know, just so. Oh, Sinaloa, Mexico, huh? This is a Mexican truck?
Yeah, bro, I imported it from Mexico, so yeah, it's Mexican.
Oh, how you did that, bro? I wanna do that.
I don't know if you're being fucking sarcastic, but yeah, man. It's a fucking Mexican truck.
I'm genuinely asking a question, bro. Even if his license is expired still. Just as I thought. And expired insurance.
Fucking handles are all fucking tight on me, huh?
You'll be alright, man. You have any questions for me or anything?
I don't have no questions, bro. You guys can get the fuck out of here.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you for dismissing me. Have a good day, bro. Let's play that song that he was bumping.
Talk about freaking trolling, dude. Dude, my goodness, bro. Freaking GTA has changed so freaking much, bro. I didn't even know you could play that type of fucking game, bro, in GTA. Be a fucking cop and shit, bro. That is hilarious, man. In other news, monkeys, in other news, I know this is not crypto related, but you know that I'm a freaking gun nut, man. Now, red flag laws are now banned in Texas, man. Shout out to freaking Texas gun rights, bro, and all the Pro 2A people. The anti-red flag act is heading to Governor Abbott's desk, and it's going to get signed on, man. They're going to get rid of this shit, bro, because it was pretty unconstitutional, man. And then get this shit. Breaking SB 1596, which removes short barrel firearms from the Texas prohibited weapon list, has fully passed. Well, basically what that means, Cat, it's still federal law. And mind you, I am not an attorney and I'm not giving fucking legal advice. But pretty much what this means, man, is that in the state of Texas, Texas police officers will not be enforcing short barrel rifle laws. So this pretty much hinders a lot of the feds, man, from enforcing those types of laws. Because, I mean, it's just a short barrel rifle. And I'm not condoning that you do that, bro, because I don't want you guys to end up behind bars. For the most part, you do have to have a brace in the back, man. You cannot have a buttstock unless the whole freaking weapon is registered, man. So that's a little bit of good news coming down the pike for all the 2 Pro A people, monkeys. Let's see what's going on in the chat, man. Vamos a ver. Man, not much going on here, man. Cool. Catching up on BTC conference. I'm assuming Charlie and Miguel have been busy with that, if anything, man. Those cats have been busy with fucking BTC, right? With the whole Bitcoin conference going on in Vegas right now. So you see what else we got, man. Let's see what we're gonna pull up for you cats, man. There's some interesting shit I did want to show you, monkeys, here on fucking Twitter. Let's see if I still have it active. Vamos a ver. A lot of degenerate shit going on fucking Twitter, bro. Dude, fuck. Dude, I'm glad I don't have the freaking Twitter page open right now, man, or else my fucking YouTube channel will get flagged, bro. A lot of shit's always fucking popping up here sometimes, man. But Twitter's dope shit, man. I mean, freaking, you always get a lot of fucking cool shit going on here, bro. But sometimes, dude, they just get a little bit too degenerate, if anything, man. And you can't have that type of shit on fucking YouTube, man. Check this out. This is pretty intriguing, if anything. Check this out, monkeys. Present, share screen. And check this out, man. Right now, there's a little bit of a fucking beef Trump got going with the people at Apple, man. Trump just threatened Apple with a $22 billion tariff, man. He gave them 2 options: bring production to America or pay the price. When they refused, Trump did what he had to do. Here's the $600+ billion power play no one saw coming, man. So Trump's trying to lay down the law, man, trying to bring jobs back to America, if anything like that, man. So we got that going on. Now, I did want to show you, monkeys, the next FOMC meeting data because, of course, that would mean we would get an amplified pump if we do end up getting a fucking rate cut. But I really don't think it's coming down the pike anytime soon, man. Jerome Powell playing fuck games, if anything, bro. Now, check this out. CME Fed Watch tool is indicating we're not going to get an interest rate cut for fucking June 18th, bro. Just Mickey Mouse bullshit for July. How's it looking for July, man? There's a 79% chance we're not going to get a rate cut. Now, all of this shit is subject to fucking the change, but it looks like the closest one, dude, and barely, homie. Check this out. September 17th may be the next rate cut we end up getting, man. But I'm sure this is pushing the patience of freaking Trompas. If anything, he did say he did want to fire Jerome Powell. I've heard arguments that Trump cannot fire Jerome Powell, but I had posted something on Twitter about a week back, give or take, man, that there was a loophole where Trump could get away with it. Here it is. All right, let's bring this sucker over here. Let's go back over to Twitter. Stop screen on that shit, and let us go over back to Twitter, man. And check this out. I had posted this via Vivek. Vivek's always dropping good alpha. This is not Vivek Ramaswamy, though. Check this out. A new court ruling says President Trump can now fire Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Tighten your seatbelts. This was posted May 19th. Can Trump fire Fed Powell? Key hearing word would suggest so. A May 16 federal appeals court hearing concerning the legality of President Donald Trump's firing of National Labor Relations Board at Merit Systems Protection Board members further supports our view that the Supreme Court would likely permit the president to fire Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell and other Fed board members. The hearing, as previous rulings in the case, did suggest the issue will be decided along political lines, with judges appointed by Republicans allowing the move. Our thesis: the Federal Reserve Act requires cause for the president to oust Fed board members, yet there's a good chance for cause removal restriction will be held unconstitutional for intruding on Trump's authority. Pending cases by fired agency heads are on a path to the Supreme Court, which should help clarify the issue, man. So we're still standing by on that data, bro. That would be dope if freaking Trompas can get rid of freaking Jerome Powell, bro. Because, dude, I do remember clearly, bro, Jerome Powell gave fucking Joe Biden fucking rate cuts, man. And the inflation was a lot higher back then. Give me a second, monkeys. I do have to take a little bit of a swig of water. Momentito. And I am back. See who we got here in the chat, man. We got my amigo, man. Fucking large and in charge. Make sure you monkey smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment on the chat. Take Mr. Large and in Charge's advice, man. This cat knows what he's talking about. So make sure you monkeys like the video, subscribe to the channel. But let us move forward, man, to see which way fucking Bitcoin's going. So I promise you, monkeys, I will not torture you too much with fucking too many charts today. I only got a couple coins I want to cover, bro. And get this shit. You can see that Bitcoin's starting to dip a little bit. Now, you monkeys do notice that I have a dual count here. You see I got this blue arrow over here, man. And I got this red over here along with some greens and shit like that, man. The blue stands for DRT. That's for Degen Roundtable. I'm using Agent J's fucking cycle count. And if we're taking into DRT's account, we're actually at a cycle high on day numero 44, which usually indicates it's pretty bullish. It could indicate that we're starting to head in a downward fashion, get a little bit of a correction, man. Now, I did draw up this fair value gap here, man. And we still have the resistance on the daily. Let me see if I could fucking post this sucker out a little bit. We did finally manage to compromise this daily resistance. And we've got some more daily resistance here, which is acting as a badass area of support, man. And as I'm sure you monkeys can see, man, that doggone freaking the Bill Williams alligator. Let me turn off this 50 moving average. This green line, red line, and the blue line is indicating that the alligator's mouth is open and it continues to chomp in an upward fashion, man. So right now things do seem bullish. If we activate our trailing stops or our fractals, last fractal we did get, the last was to the upside, and it's above the red line, which usually indicates that we'll end up getting another fractal to the upside as well, man, which means that we'll probably continue bullish, if anything. But mind you, if the DRT's fucking 60-day cycle is correct, man, right now Bitcoin would at least need to jump approximately about 5% to the upside, about 5% to the upside in order to establish a new cycle high. And currently we're at about day number 52, man. So it could get a cycle high at day 53 to 55. That's absolutely possible, man. I don't see that as outside the realm of possibilities. Now, that is the DRT count. Let us go over to Charlie's count, and he has a little bit different. We did have a new cycle low here on day 56 on doggone May 6th. So according to Charlie's count, we could be at about day 23 of the current 60-day cycle. So it's still got room to run to the upside if Charlie's count is correct. And if DRT count is correct, then that means that we should be going to the downside pretty soon, at least within 15 days, give or take ballpark. You know what I'm saying? Let's see which way it pans out, man. The last 60-day cycle was pretty fucking strange, if anything, dude. Now we can bounce on this current area of support, which is the daily resistance that we did break above, and we did create a new cycle high at about 109,252. If we activate our EMA ribbon, things are still looking bullish, monkeys, but that does not mean we can't dump to the downside. Remember, the market is a car. The fair value gaps are fuel zones, man. And the market does sometimes need to retrace into the fuel zone. So I would assume that if it does come down, we could possibly see it come down to about 100,000, give or take, if it does end up dipping. So from where we're at right now to about 100,000, you're talking about a dip of about 6.35% from where we're at right now. From the all-time high, if we ended up dipping, that would be approximately 10%, which is fine. That's absolutely within the realm of possibilities. That could end up happening. Now, let's check out BTC on the weekly. And let me turn off all these fucking pretty lines that I got going here, man. And if we look at fucking BTC, man, we still have a shitload of support over here, about 104. But that doesn't mean that the candle body won't come down to 104 and then push down to about 100,000 on a wick, man. That's not outside of the realm of possibilities, dude. And you can see you have clear support here at about 98,397 here on the weekly, man. EMA ribbon still fucking bullish, at least here on the weekly. And as far as the Bill Williams alligator goes, dude, it's trending in an upward fashion, bro. But Bitcoin does need to make a little bit of a correction because 60-day cycles sometimes do come due, man. You know what I'm saying? So, vamos a ver. Pull this sucker back, man. So that's BTC for you cats. Ricky Romero, I noticed. Let's see what we got here, man. I noticed that when Ethereum pumps, Metis pumps too. If ETH hits 5K, can Metis hit 150 to 200? I'd have to check Metis, man. And this is where Twinkie would shine, bro. Twinkie's badass, bro, at doing fundamental analysis. Have to check out that chart, man. And then, Boogie, can we look at goggles when we check Sonic? It's moving very nicely. Yeah, we'll go revisit those two, man. Let me see. Let me move on to Solana first, man. Karn. I'm still hoping for more BTC all-time high this week. Well, that's not outside the realm of possibilities, man, especially if Charlie's 60-day count is correct, man. If you saw earlier about 5 minutes ago, man, I did showcase Charlie's 60-day count. That's not outside the realm of possibilities, man. We could definitely go higher, bro. But I don't know what it is about round numbers, like 110, 105, bro. Since they're even numbers, bro, in itself, it serves a psychological point, bro. And a lot of times, man, we don't end up breaking structure out of that for that reason, man, that it's a psychological area. You know what I mean, Karn? Take a swig of water. Momentito cats. All right. Now, let us move forward. Let's check out Solana, man. Oh, my bad. Let me stop this screen. Go back to this. I wanted to show you guys some data from Trader Tardigrade. about ETH. I mean, we're not going to cover the ETH chart, but he pretty much narrows it down, man. And this is the data that he dropped. He dropped this, dude, like a couple hours ago. Well, almost almost like 18 hours ago, if anything, man. Trader Tardigrade, Ethereum season. ETH BTC has rebounded. Now, this is the ETH BTC chart from monthly support, while ETH USD is forming a bull flag on the chart daily. Now, if you look at this chart over here, these are two different charts. This is ETH over BTC, and then this is ETH daily. And from what he's picking up right here, man, you can see this. Let's see if I can. I'm hoping you monkeys can see this. Let me go and fucking downsize myself so you guys can see it more. You can see right here, man, that he found a bull flag in this pattern up over here, and it looks like ETH's about to start running to the upside, man. Of course, he has a goal of hitting about 4,000, and you could see that the ETH to BTC ratio, ETH's been dipping here, man, on the monthly, but you could see that ETH just printed this fucking bullish engulfing candle, and it did bounce off the ETH BTC monthly support, which can indicate that it can run pretty damn hard, man. There's some areas of resistance that I am seeing in the immediate time frame, possibly about 0.04, and maybe some more over here about 0.056, bro. Now, this is the ETH BTC monthly chart. Those are areas ETH can encounter a little bit of resistance, if anything, man. So that's your alpha on ETH. Let us go over to fucking Solana, because Solana is fucking basically ETH this fucking quarter or this cycle. You can see that Solana, I've been measuring the time frames, monkeys. Forgive me, I haven't marked it up over here, but nevertheless, it still does its fucking duties. You can see that we did get a cycle high on Solana on day 4, man. Now, if you look historically on Solana, we usually run on 20-day cycles. You have some anomalies here and there, bro, like this 27-day over here, bro. But for the most part, it does run on 20-day cycles. And you can see that ETH did hit its high on about day 4. So if I put this over here and put a 4 here, numero 4, you can see that Solana is currently at about day 10 of its 20-day cycle. Unless it turns around and it compromises its area, we're probably going to end up finishing that way, and we could come down into this fair value gap over here at about 161, give or take, ballpark. That is an area that it does seem like it wants to go to. Mind you, the Bill Williams alligator is still trending in an upward fashion. Let's see where the last fractal we got on this bad boy. Last fractal, we did get to the upside, which is over here, man, at a value of about numero 178.74. So Solana would have to retrace to the upside approximately 10%. In order for it to establish a new cycle high, man. It would have to happen very quickly, bro. Usually, the 20-day cycles on majority of altcoins, you end up dipping around day 14, which would put us around June 2nd all the way to the 20th. To the 20th day or the 21st day, which would be June 9th. So if any of you monkeys are in Solana meme coins or anything like that, you may want to take a little bit of profit just in case it ends up dumping, and then go ahead and repothecate. Not financial advice, cats. That may be a possibility you monkeys do want to fucking utilize. Now, check this out. I do have the awesome oscillator here at the bottom, which is a little bit like the MACD, if anything, bro. But you can see that it's starting to trend in a downward fashion. And if you see over here, let me explain this to you, cats, especially for you guys driving fucking trucks and shit like that. You can see that the market down here is dipping in a downward fashion, and you can see that the awesome oscillator had the same shit down here, bro, in this general area, because the market's trending that way. And you can see here that the little hill that we were going up on is starting to trend in a downward fashion, which would indicate that Solana's starting to dip a little bit. And you've already got a total of 3 bars indicating that. Now, let's check out our EMA ribbon. EMA ribbon is holding up at a badass area of support. And what did I tell you, cats? So we could come halfway into this fair value gap here. And you could see that that would put us at about 162. You can see that the EMA ribbon is still fanning out in a bullish fashion, but we also have the 200 EMA running halfway through it, which acts as a very strong area of support, man. And then the 50-day moving average is also coming up over here as an area of support as well, man. So that indicates that we're somewhat bullish, if anything. And it's okay if it retraces down a little bit, takes a little bit of a rest before it starts running to the upside again, if anything. Let's check this sucker out on the weekly and see how it looks like. Turn off all my pretty fucking colors here and shit. EMA ribbon is a little bit thinner than what it usually is, and it's starting to tighten up, which means you're not probably going to get a lot of activity, if anything, man. You're not going to get a lot of activity, at least on the weekly. We may come up halfway, maybe 161, give or take, ballparking it. Bill Williams Alligator, you can see that it's kind of like wanting to flip bullish. Now, here on the weekly, you can see that the Awesome Oscillator is on the negative side, but you can see it's wanting to reverse the trend and start going above the -0 where we're currently at. Right now, it seems that we're at about what, man? -1393 ballpark. And we're trying to approach that 0 point before we start fucking going to the upside of anything, man. Solana looks like it's trying to reverse its current rhythm. Of course, it does have to finish its 20-day cycle, if anything, monkeys. And that is what I'm seeing on Solana. Let's go over to the chat, monkeys. Turn this shit off. Remove. Show my ugly face here. Yes, you're correct, Karn. He does make a good point, man. 100K again. I'm actually bullish because we haven't broken 100K again, or we haven't dipped below 100K. I concur with you 110%, Karn. 110%. That seemed like a big psychological selling point. You are correct, man. The big round numbers, bro. That's where it's at, if anything, monkeys. I'm saying we got my amigo here, Ramirez 97. ¿Qué dice, amigo? How's it going, bro? See what else I got for you guys, man. You guys want a little bit of fucking laugh? Here you go.
You know, I found out the hard way the last time that I tried this.
Oh, not again!
And I haven't seen this done with any other sodas before. And I just don't think it's going to be as crazy.
Not again! Oh, not again!
Fucking DCC sent me this shit, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. I was rolling with that shit. That shit was hilarious the first time I saw it, dude. And it's almost as if it's real, bro. I know she's probably like fucking like acting it out, man, and shit like that, man. Brandon Seifert, what's going on, amigo? And then Mr. Hexclan, how's it going, amigo? How's it going, bro? Hope you cats are doing good. All right. So I know you monkeys want to see the Sonic chart. Now, dude, I'm glad that we're doing the stream. You guys came in at the right time. We got my homeboy over here, Rodrick96. ¿Qué pasó, vato? How you doing, dog? Now, check this out, monkeys. Going over into the Sonic chart, baby. You can tell that we're currently at 44 cents in value. Now, one thing I did pick up about Sonic, man, Sonic tends to run on 60-day cycles, if anything, man. And it does seem we finished our 60-day cycle at day 51. Of course, this is not yet confirmed 110%. But if you monkeys wanted a DCA into Sonic because you guys didn't get a chance last time, bro, right now is not a bad time at a value of about 44 cents. Now, Sonic's a little bit of an oddball, man. It does tend to run on 60-day cycles. We did have a little bit of a 81-day cycle here, man, which is kind of odd. It does happen. But currently, it seems that we just finished our 60-day cycle, but we could end up heading downwards even more. Why am I saying that? Now, let's zoom in a little bit. Again, being redundant. You see these fucking doggone lines right here? These 3 green lines, that's a Bill Williams allocator. It's trending in a downward fashion. Bill Williams indicators, man, tend to be pretty good. They're about 85 to fucking 92% accurate majority of the time, bro. So, I mean, I would believe this shit, if anything. Sonic can dip a little bit more, though. But I would not hesitate in starting to DCA right now. Because the value is just amazing, man. 44 cents. Now, I know a lot of you monkeys probably thinking, where the hell can I get freaking Sonic? Because I don't know how to DeFi, and I'm a noob to this shit. A good place to get it at would be on crypto.com, and I think it got listed on Kraken. Quote me on that. I don't think it's on Coinbase yet. If anybody knows if it's on Kraken, drop it in the fucking comment, monkeys. I think it is. I think I heard DCC talk about it. Let me check myself, man. I think it might be on Kraken. Let me find out. Bear with me, cats. Let me check to see if it's on Kraken, bro. Kraken. What's up, Ed? Bear with me, cats. Let's see. See if we can find Sonic over here. Yep, there it is, man. It's on motherfucking Kraken, monkeys. Check this out. Check that out. You can get this sucker on Kraken. On Sonic, man. So you guys don't want to go through the hassle of fucking going to fucking buying Phantom and then bridging it over using the Sonic bridge and all that other shit, man. Dude, get it on Kraken or get it on crypto.com. Just please remove the tokens off the exchange, man. Especially on crypto.com, monkeys. Because if you guys get it on crypto.com, what ends up happening, and this has happened to me before, when I tried selling some tokens, it would only let me sell a certain portion per day, even though the token was pumping at an all-time high. So you definitely want to get it off the exchange, bro. And of course, you can also get it on Kraken, but I promise you, as soon as Sonic starts doing fucking fabulous, they're going to come up with some bullshit. And they're going to tell you some Mickey Mouse bullshit that, oh, dude, our servers are overloaded, so we can't help you sell, man. Everything, too much shit's going on right now. Hence why I always tell you, monkeys, pull your freaking tokens off the exchanges. Do not keep them on there. They will play some fuck games with you, man. So make sure you pull them freaking tokens off, bro. Again, being redundant, you can get it on crypto.com and you can get it on Kraken. Now, be advised, if you do end up getting it on crypto.com, you do have to whitelist the wallet you're going to send it to. And it takes, last time I pulled some tokens off crypto.com, it took me about 24 hours to whitelist a certain address, bro. So it'll take you about 24 hours if you want to remove the tokens off the fucking exchange and shit like that. So let's say you've got, for instructional purposes only, let's say you got, I don't know, 200,000 tokens, right? So you see that Sonic's pumping at about $16, $8, $9. You're like, dude, I'm going to take some fucking profits. So you try to sell about 20% of the bag, bro. And it'll tell you, no, you can only sell like fucking 1,000 Sonic at a time or some bullshit. So you're like, cool, my pedo. I'll fucking pull it off the exchange so I can do it in my wallet, go do it on fucking shadow.so, and it'll tell you some bullshit. You cannot pull the tokens off the exchange at least for 24 hours because we have to whitelist your wallet. So I'm saying, monkeys, do not keep your shit on Kraken, bro. You know what I'm saying? Black Label Expat, I swapped some of my BTC to ETH last all-time high. Hey, man, shout out to you, BLX. Diamond Hand Degenerate, CS on Kraken. Yeah, you can definitely get them tokens on Kraken, bro. So, going back to the chart, monkeys, let me see if I can bring this up again. How the fuck do I pull this shit up again, man? They keep changing shit here, bro. It fucking pisses me off sometimes, bro. Here we go. Going back to Sonic, you can see that Bill Williams allocator is indicating that we're starting to dip. If you activate the fractals here on the daily, last fractal we got was down here to the downside, and it is below the red line, man. So that indicates we're probably going to end up getting more dip, if anything, bro. Pulling the awesome oscillator up, you can also see that it's starting to grow to the downside before it starts reversing to the upside, if anything, monkeys. So I would definitely start to DCA into Sonic if you monkeys want to get some of this shit, bro. Sonic can end up running pretty damn strong. Easily, man. I think the shit can get up to fucking $8 to $12, bro. Ballpark. Not financial advice, cats. Not at all. Just something to think about. Now, let's check it out here on the weekly without all my pretty lines and shit like that. And Sonic, resistance points, it's got to the upside. Okay. To the upside, it does have a little bit of a battle. And hence why I think it's going to end up dipping a little bit more, which is great buying opportunity for you monkeys. We do have some good amount of resistance here at about 56 cents, bro. We have the 200 EMA, and you can see that the EMA ribbon's flipping bearish. Now, let's check out Bill Williams Alligator, which is trending in a downward fashion. Yeah, dude, I would start to DCA into Sonic, but I would not throw my entire bag at it. That's me, though. And this is not financial advice. I'd probably do like about, what, 15, 20% of my fucking dry powder to get a little bit more Sonic, if anything, bro. So you monkeys wanted to check out, vamos a ver. Let me see if I can go over to Deck Screener and get you monkeys some goggles. What the frick, dog? Also, did you see the news about Microsoft approving the AI recall update for Windows 11 that takes random screenshots of your screen? What the fuck, bro? I bet there will be a few. That is fucked up, dude. Hey, man, that's some damn fucking important news right there, bro. So let us pull up a little bit of motherfucking goggles, see which way goggles is going. Goggles, something like that. Goggles. Can't believe I don't have any of these fucking goggles saved, if anything, dog. Fuck it. Let's go with this one. Put this bitch up. Okay, you monkeys wanted to see goggles. Let me see if I can pull this sucker out, man. This bitch on logarithmic. Oh, look at that, man. What am I seeing here? Now, I don't have all my indicators up, cats, and I never really tried doing new tokens on air because I don't want to bore you guys as I fucking draw shit up, bro. Let's see. I've only really got 2 points of contact here, man. It seems that we're going in an upward fashion. I am seeing a little bit of resistance here. We're approaching this area of resistance of about 17 cents, give or take, man. It is making a little bit of a comeback. And then we've got some resistances here at about 18 cents. Let's take it over to the weekly, man. See if we can get some other data points. Motherfucking goggles. Immediately what I'm seeing is this big-ass fair value gap right here. Right there. Fair value gap here on the weekly. FVG weekly. Boom. So, of course, it's going to want to fight its way in there because that's fuel for the market. That's the most important thing I'm seeing right now. There is some other minor fair value gaps that I'm noticing as well. This shit's got a lot of fair value gaps, bro. Then again, it is a meme coin. So go over here to the daily. I do need to see another point of contact here so we could assume that this is a valid trend line. It's not yet valid till we at least make 3 points of contact. So far, we've only got 2. Not surprised if it keeps bouncing up in that fashion, man. Let's see what the EMA ribbon is indicating, bro. So bear with me, cats. I hate doing this shit live on air, bro, because I don't want to bore you with when I'm doing my fucking technical analysis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the sucker here. And this has to be makeshift for the reason being that I can't really put code into fucking Deck Screener. So 25. Boom. Put the sucker here at 30. Go here to 35. $40. 45. 50. 55. And then let's go over here to 200, man. 200. Boom. And let's add this sucker to the watch list. Oh, wow, man. Goggles is only 5.6 million of the market cap, bro. That's actually pretty damn good, bro. Well, this is the badass news, monkeys. EMA ribbon's indicating that we're still bullish. We're using it as an area of support here on the daily. If we go over to the weekly, there's not enough data for the EMA ribbon yet, of course, because it's rather somewhat brand new of a token, if anything, bro. And of course, we can't see the 200 EMA because it's still relatively new, if anything, bro. But so far, everything seems bullish. We're not getting a lot of fanning on the EMA ribbon, which doesn't mean you'll get a lot of volatility. Like when you see over here in this general area, you see this big ass fucking area right here, and you ended up getting a lot of pullbacks. So that means slowly we'll continue to the upside, but we are marching into this fair value gap here on the weekly. At least what I'm noticing. Now, I'm not going to bore you cats and do fucking count cycles here because, dude, that would be some boring ass shit. I don't want to bore you monkeys with that, man. Let's activate the Bill Williams alligator. Let's see, Williams alligator. Let's activate that bad boy. And let's see if we can get some fractals going. Let's see if we can get some fractals. There you go, Williams fractals. Last fractal we did get was to the upside here on the weekly. And then the Bill Williams alligator is trending in an upward fashion. Mouth of the alligator is still open, which means it'll probably continue trending to the upside. But mind you, you could see that we're kind of leveling out a little bit. And that's probably because Sonic is starting to reverse the downside. But damn, son, check this out. It's still 5.6 million market cap. If you were to drop about $100 on goggles right now, that would get you about 567 tokens, bro. Ballparking it. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's throw in the awesome oscillator. And you can see, let's see if we can put fucking bars in this shit. Histogram columns. Boom, there you go. You can see that we're starting to trend in a downward fashion, but we did get one green bar here on the daily, which can indicate we may be reversing to the upside. But nevertheless, the trend is in a downward fashion, monkeys. Let's put it on the weekly, utilizing the Bill Williams alligator. See, there's not enough data on the weekly, unfortunately, nor is there on the awesome oscillator. But would right now be a bad time to DC into goggles? I would say no, man. Right now is a decent time. I would like to count. I would like to see if it's got 20-day cycles or maybe 60-day cycles, if anything, bro. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? If I figure out what the cycles were, and that'd be the perfect time to buy. You know what I'm saying? But that is goggles for you monkeys right there. You know what I'm saying? So, one of you cats was asking for Metis. I think it was you, Rodriguez. Let me see if I can pull that sucker up, man. Freaking Metis. Remove. Let's go back to the screen here. I think I had Metis over here on TradingView. Crypto Metis. Why does this chart look like a bag of dicks, bro? Let me bring it up for you cats. Bring up a little bit of Metis for you monkeys. You guys want to see it. I think this is the correct chart on Metis. Yeah, this is it. Now, Metis has been doing okay. And you guys had a fucking little bit of a giga pump this past fucking 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? EMA ribbon is indicating that we're holding support, which is a badass thing, man. Not getting a lot of flare-outs on the EMA ribbon here on Metis, bro, which means we do have, it's probably going to continue oscillating sideways. It may end up coming down a little bit, but you can see that we've already touched the bottom portion of this EMA ribbon twice, which means we'll probably test it again, then run to the upside, depending on which way Bitcoin goes, if anything, bro. Bill Williams, the awesome oscillator is trending in a downward fashion over here, man, on the histogram. You can see this right here. It is trending in a downward fashion, but we did get one green candle, which means that we could end up reversing to the upside as well, man. But if I look at the history of Metis, I'm not seeing a lot of that happen. So that would be a first from what I'm seeing here, man. Of course, this candle that we currently have right now, or this column that we currently have right now, let me pull this up so you monkeys can see it. It's barely like, it's only been active since 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right now we're midnight. So this column could still end up turning red. So be on the lookout for that, man. Let's see. Now, you wanted to know if Metis could go up to $150, give or take. Well, let's look at its history. $150. Oh, dude, it can make an all-time high. Well, of course, it can end up going back to where it was. Absolutely. But then again, you do need to do some fundamental analysis on this. I'd have to hit up my boy Twinkie to see what's going on with this project, bro. I don't know if this project is still bullish, the team's still intact and shit like that. But it's not outside the realm of possibilities. I do see a lot of resistance here at about $27.52, bro. And I could see why you would want to hop on this fucking on Metis, if anything, bro. I could see why you'd want to hop on it, bro, because it's currently at $20.74, and its all-time high was at about 157, bro. So that's a couple of good X's you can get there, man. So that's about what? Almost 14X, give or take, bro? No, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. About maybe a 7X. It gets back up to $150. 7X, give or take, bro. But, of course, it's got a battle that it's got to face, bro. So there you go, man. It's within the realm of possibilities. Let me check my let me go and run a fucking trend-based fib extension. Right there. Now, the highest point I'm getting on that is about $73.16. Let's try another method, man. So, yeah, it's about the same, bro. About $70, give or take, bro. That's what I'm seeing where it would get a little bit overheated. This is being super duper bullish, though, bro. Of course, it's still got time to run, depending if we run into 2026, give or take, cats. So that's Metis for you monkeys right there. All right. Now, I did want to cover a little bit of Hex for you cats. See how Hex is doing. That being your Hex, bro. Boom. Now, Hex, believe it or not, man. Dude, right now, if you monkeys wanted to buy some Hex, bro, fabulous fucking time to buy. Currently at about 7 cents, bro. You can see that we did go up into this bullish pennant, but we ended up failing the bullish pennant because of the timing of Bitcoin as well. And we ended up dumping to the downside as we fucking approached the end of that symmetrical triangle. Currently, we're starting to make a fight back to the upside. And if this is a cycle low, that does not surprise me. So if that is a cycle low, that would put us at about a low of about day 58 with a high of about day 39. No, a high of about 39, 40, 41, 42, day 42. And that's fine, man. It's normal for it to retrace. Hex does tend to run on 60-day cycles, give or take, monkey. So right now is not a bad time to buy some Hex. If you're to throw $100 at Hex right now, talking about $12,779. Let's see what it looks like with Bill Williams, man. Bill Williams' alligator does seem like it was going in an upward fashion. Now it seems like it wants to oscillate sideways. Of course, Hex needs to make a decision, and it'll probably continue running to the upside, man. I haven't heard anything bearish about Hex right now. We do need to see Richard stream a little bit more. He did mention he wanted to do it. I think he will eventually start coming back. And one of the reasons Hex has been pumping, man, is because ETH is fucking finally making a comeback, if anything, cats. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've got 22 people here in the fucking chat, man. I got 22. Make sure you monkeys like the video, subscribe to the channel. We got fucking Large and In Charge. How are you taking profits from Hex Pulse Chain, Boogie? Well, the way I intend to do it, man, is I would check to see how ETH is doing. If ETH starts reaching certain goals that I want to hit, then at that point in time, I'll start pulling from fucking Hex and Pulse Chain and anything like that, man. Now, a lot of people got that psychological level. The one fucking DCC told us about it, about a cent. I had it measured somewhere from about 3 cents to about 8 cents, give or take. Ballparking it. But it also depends if we end up going into a fucking 5-year cycle, bro. So I would probably do fucking 10% clips as I take profits. I'd be taking 10% at a time after a certain fucking level. You know what I'm saying? And of course, depending on how many coins you got, that's the way I would do it. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I do think that once we start approaching 10 cents, man, you're going to start seeing a lot of people dumping their coins, bro. Because again, 10, 5, 15, 20, those are all psychological levels. So I'll maybe take a little bit of profit there. On the pullback, I'll probably buy a little bit more and let it continue running to the upside. Now, right now, believe it or not, man, if you monkeys want to get some T-shares, bro, not a bad time to do it, bro. Hex is at a fabulous fucking value, especially right now, bro. So if you monkeys want to invest in the future, I think Hex is probably going to be here for the next 10, 15 years. Because it is a damn good project, bro, and we have a very strong community, man. So, and I know I've been barking up this tree for a long ass time, but the T-shares, bro, the T-shares is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Make sure you monkeys take your profits. I know we have some super senior Hexicans, bro, in here and shit like that, bro, that didn't take profits last time, bro. They kept pushing to the upside, if anything. But hey, man, shout out to them for having those fucking diamond hats. You know what I'm saying? So that pretty much covers it, monkeys. I might be back tomorrow. I got to talk to Twinksters, man, see if he wants to do tacos and kimchi, bro. Because then after that, I'm going to be out for 2 weeks, cats. I'm going to be out for 2 weeks. Maybe I'll do a random stream here and there, bro. But I'm going to be on the other side of the fucking state, bro. And I'm a little bit iffy about using fucking foreign Wi-Fi, if anything, cats. So yeah. Yeah, that pretty much covers it, monkeys. Do me a favor, cats. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And see if I'll be back here tomorrow, give or take. You know what I'm saying? So catch you monkeys on the flip side.